Hello, princesses, and welcome back to Not Fit for Print Beauty with me, Rebecca. Today we're going to look at two very brand new releases from Victoria Beckham Beauty. We have here the two brand new lid lustres in Chiffon and Mirror. They're right here. We're going to talk about them, try them on, do a little demo and see what we think. Now, this is the second quick release from Victoria Beckham Beauty. We also had the new Posh lipstick in shade Moody, which I am wearing right here, that I reviewed last week. So I'll go ahead and link that below because currently, at time of filming, there's a sale going on at Victoria Beckham Beauty, and you might want to take advantage of that, or depending upon when you see this, you might want to take advantage of purchasing it. The lip shade Moody is limited edition, but these two brand new lip lustres do not say that they are. So I think they're here to stay. These are, as I said, the latest two, making a total of 8 Victoria Beckham Beauty lid lustres. What are lid lustres, in case you're new to it? Well, each little pot is $36, and they are just that, a little pot of pearlescent shimmer, really. They say that they are soft pressed and contain 60% pearl pigmentation. Kind of like, they have these little... They have a little black cover over the top with a little handle that you lift off, and the company does suggest that you keep them stored that way. Don't worry, that wasn't your only peek at the shade. We're really going to look at them. Now, interestingly enough, these also incorporate, we saw Huda do the rose quartz palette. We talked about rose quartz and what those crystals bring. Interestingly enough, I noticed Victoria Beckham is doing quite a bit of that lately. She did it with another release too. And we'll talk about that and what these incorporate and what sort of mood elevation that's supposed to provide. So we're going to get into all of that. A lot of people compare these Victoria Beckham lid lustres to the Tom Ford duos, the top of the Tom Ford duos that have the cream and the powder shades. I don't know why I couldn't get that open. Some people could compare it to the Hourglass Scattered Light, or Charlotte Tilbury did too. She did a Walk of No Shame and a Pillow Talk little version with the same little cover. These are more... The other versions that I'm talking about are a little bit more glittery. This is more pearlescent. When these first came out, when Victoria Beckham Beauty launched, I used to generally use these in conjunction, the lid lustres, with her eye bricks, which of course you can do. And I would add a little bit of sparkle to the center of the lid or the inner corner. And of course they're great for that. But I have come to realize, as we all have, that they're also really good on their own, applied with a finger or a brush. They're just so pearly, and I think they wear really, really well, and I don't feel that they crease. Now, having said that, the exception makes the rule. I do have a lot of subscribers that do feel these crease on them. For the most part, most people don't have too much trouble. It's going to be trial and error, depending what you apply it with, depending on what's underneath. When used over a powder shadow in combination with a powder shadow look, I haven't had any trouble at all with it creasing. And a lot of people have solved their creasing problem that way. But today we're going to try these on just unadulterated on the bare eye, okay? All right, so let's talk about each of these. As I said, there are 8 shades now, but these two new ones are Mirror and Chiffon. So let's start with Chiffon. Chiffon is kind of a champagne gold shade. This has some multicolor pearls in it. Here it is in the pot. And it contains clear quartz. Now, we talked about that. Clear quartz, supposedly, if you believe it, and why not, gives you good energy. So let's look at this one right now, swatched. I am going to take this into the other room and get it in some other lighting as well. But just here in studio light, there we have it right there, if that picks up on it. A very, very pretty shade. There is Chiffon. I'm going to compare it in just a moment. But first, let's look at Mirror. Mirror is a completely silver chrome look, and that's infused with moonstone, which is supposed to help with calm and a sense of intuition. Again, if you believe it, and why shouldn't we? And as you see, it is a very chrome shade. I will show you these in another light as well. But here we have our two new ones. Before we do any comparisons, we have our brand new Mirror and our brand new Chiffon, just in studio lighting here on the arm. since I'm not filming throughout the day, we don't have the warm California sunshine, but I do have a very bright light, indoor light, that is supposed to replicate sunlight. So right here, I will insert a video so you can see these up a little bit closer in a more natural light than studio lighting. And I also wanted to take a look particularly at chiffon here. Chiffon, some of you might wonder if that looks a little bit like some of Victoria Beckham's pre-release shades, especially Honey and Tea Rose. No, but we'll give it a try. Honey is certainly a gold, so let's put the Honey above it. It's quite similar to Honey, but not exactly. Honey is here, and I don't know if you could tell, but Honey is a lot more of a yellow gold, whereas our brand new chiffon is more like a rose gold. And then here is Tea Rose, which is a bit more of a rosy gold. And that is our slightly closer companion, just slightly closer. I would say if you wanted to compare, this is chiffon right here. Here's Honey and here's Tea Rose. If you wanted to compare, Tea Rose is a little bit of a heavier version of the brand new chiffon, but they are somewhat similar, and nothing in her collection really compares to Mirror, perhaps in other brands, but generally in these first impressions, I just pretty much stick to brand on brand, unless you can think of something that I can compare for you over on Instagram. But once again, just to show it to you again, our brand new chiffon and our brand new Mirror, and this is Honey and Tea Rose, which are two recent actually, but at this point not quite as recent, releases from Victoria Beckham Beauty in her lid lustres. All right, let's take a look at these on the eyes. What I have right now, you guys, is nothing actually on my eyes. I do have some mascara, and I went ahead and put on the Victoria Beckham Sea Gray liner. So I do have that on. I'm going to pull my mirror up here. I'm not sure the sea gray necessarily goes with the chiffon, but we are going to apply it not in combination with shadow for this demonstration, although I will wear that in future videos. We are just going to put it straight on the eye, and we'll do one and one. Why not? All right, let's go ahead and do chiffon here on my right, your left eye, and I'm going to start just by applying it with my good old finger. I don't have my mirror right here, so I'm hunching over. And the best way to do this, you guys, is just like this, just with your finger. Now you can go ahead and use a brush if you're more comfortable. And of course, I am being sure not to pull at the skin on my eye. I am going to take a brush, though. I'll tell you what I am going to do with the brush. I'm going to just kind of intensify it just a bit. I'm not getting any fallout. I am also going to take the edge of this Sonia G brush and just kind of run it under the eye a little bit. Now I know I have mascara on already, and that is a little bit out of order, like we usually would do it in a different order, but we're just doing a demo here. And this is nice. Look at how, with just a little mascara, now of course this eye has nothing but mascara, with just a little bit of mascara, this chiffon has made such a pretty kind of twinkle, I guess you could call it. I have hooded eyes, so I'm making sure to close my eyes for you guys and give you a few different looks. Just such a pretty look for this party season, or any season really. Now I'm assuming that our mirror is going to be a little bit more intense, so let's see what happens with that when we put that on in much the same manner that we just put on the chiffon. The chiffon you can't make a mistake with, and it looks like this one too. Wow! So this, I'm getting a teeny bit of fallout, a teeny bit more here in the lower corner. It doesn't bother me, but I did think I would show that to you right here. Let me point with my pinky and remove my pinky. Little bit of fallout. That could be removed quite easily. I'm just going to go to town with it. It doesn't really bother me, especially because I'm going to take this same brush and go in and under, because I really want that kind of a party look, and into the center. What I love about these is they are a one and done. So you can definitely do the whole thing and into the center, and the teeny bit of fallout, now it doesn't really bother me. Kind of looks like a party look, like it's really supposed to be there. So let me just show you here how this looks now that my mirror is out of the way. We have my mirror to show you Mirror. Here is Mirror, and here is Chiffon. Mirror and Chiffon from Victoria Beckham Beauty. What pretty one and done looks. The cool thing about these is if you just wanted to touch just a little bit of glimmer on top of a favorite powder eyeshadow palette, fantastic. But look how quickly I just did a one and done party look. All you would do afterwards, what I did before, in the wrong order, admittedly, is apply some eyeliner and some mascara, a really brightly colored lipstick, and you're ready to go. Not necessarily with two different colored shadowed eyes, but you get the idea. I think probably her prettiest releases yet. We heard a lot about Honey and Tea Rose, those two that I compared Chiffon to, but honestly, I think these two are actually the most exciting. Chiffon being a very, very gentle gold, and Mirror being much, much more intense. Perhaps that is the clear quartz giving me the energy to say that, or the moonstone affecting my calmness and intuition. Perhaps. I don't know. You'll have to tell me. Please leave a comment below if this is something you're interested in, if you have been shopping at the sale, depending upon when you are seeing this video, of course, and if these or this Moody shade of lipstick are on your list for yourself or someone you love this holiday season. Let me know. I'm always excited to hear what you guys say. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. I sure hope that you did. And if you haven't already done so, please subscribe to my channel so that I can see you all in the next video. Bye-bye.